Hadamadingola brain na nerves so little connected that make a human beings. No any defect ni sort of many hadamadi ya make a defect la. Ninka happen more. Some dolby akasotela from the birth. Dolby ka tale genetics. Ika inherit from genetic defect. To our associated with the genetic defect la. But it's a very serious sickness. Aka happen hadamadi online. This is exactly what Adama Barrow is facing. Gambian banko chike adinala. Adama Barrow cannot think on his own. Adama Barrow bute mira la no ate mira ko so no la faula. Adama Barrow abe fofem fola media do abe kela modo la miro di barata faula mira ko wata keno la je. Gambian on nyemu sasality is something natural. It's something genetics. It has to do with Adama Barrow la genetic buffalo it has to go with Adama genetics. Ni ika sotole ni katra family kono ika inherit le from the family lineage. Adama be kuku folate keno la fon la mira koti abe diamala mo la mira kolla ninta na tanga me fo Adama Barrow samana tata media ta bo la fola media to abo kela fon talenti ye kuma fo Adama Barrow ko wala be kero banko ka hanata te maade zina ma ko nyi kisisi no barala mira ko nyi ta jeno la ko nyi ngame fo tonyante ata o jeno la because sickness la mana wuluta la inherit le I nyi na ma inherit to mama but sort of from the bad I brain disorder le sort is a very bad sickness gambe de ngame fale you cannot understand but time will tell. Adama Barrow, the doctor is fooling Adama Barrow. Nina rajibe koreke Adama Barrow be age aba body ala way nyinka increase nyame ibala nako. Adama Barrow is physically sick. Amanda mental problem or mala. Amanda brain disorder da mala. But I have physical disorder for nasotole. Now me to say Adama Barrow doctor nyanta advice la kukilina ala diet nyanta falena. Alamantangala. Otherwise, there will be a one day. Alamantangala. Better not level. But ala health condition or amantra better can be deteriorate can every day. So far to Gambia. So Slamin Kujara Kuma Dantane for Jamelango concerning about Gambia security. The Ecomoc contract is almost due to expire. The agreement he mentioned with the Gambia government is about to expired. Either June for October or for November and then there's a dialogue between Adama Barrow Masakunda and Senegal and new regimes. Senegalese soldiers finally come to a conclusion ko la soldier remember Gambia kone be withdrawal. So the advice is Adama Barrow did a chronicle member Adama Barrow, the society, the people surrounded with Adama Barrow, in order to maintain Nigerian army or the Ghanaians in the Gambia in the name of ECOWAS, he has to create some violence. Adama Barrow made the people torment after violence in a create. So the opposition party members, United Democracy Party militants, United Democracy Party executive, be attentive. This is one of Adama Barrow's plan. Adama Barrow be mune follow come because of a Malian Marabo memfa. Inga yung fali jana a long time ago. Gambe de unlal sondala fine. None of us want to find. Jaram kolosula ninkunjaro le fonte. And this is the reality. Alsondala manson. This is the fact. Adama Barrow Malian Marabo. Adama Barrow NPP la molo kono benyamente. Adama Barrow some section of MPP many are close to Adama Barrow. Many are Adama Barrow. Adama Barrow cannot think on his own. I found a mirror, abuke mirror no I found a mirror. Fast more la mirror. So Adama Barrow NPP a close association only divided into 3 different segments. Yes. In the other segment section of individual, will Adama Barrow advisement. And in Dolka advancement, these are 2 different interest groups. You know, be the interest lenoma. wol ba soto kan Adama Barrow bul ñin dol fana be la interest le no and wol fana ba la interest ñin soto kan Adama Barrow la masakunda le and the other one ol men yalon ko wol they are somehow 50-50 imantri la interest soto kan ko ñanta soto la ñamen these are the all members of United Democratic Party wala ka Adama Barrow advice no at least anyanta ku kenden ndingo men kela wala mu section ti men yalon ko mu United Democratic Party dingo le ti men yalon ko be NPP. The prominent United Democratic Party members of many alan ko MPP form. Nyunel mo molti many alan ko Adama Barrow ka advice diala. Many alan ko ka little advisement di Adama Barrow wole Adama Barrow nafa and wole Gambian nafa. Nyunel mo molti many alan ko wole ani wole bota United Democratic Party bara buke listing no wala buko wala mira tano because the pressure group the other interest group member ko sidin janyol will be la plan le keke Adama Barrow ibate iba assassinate la nyade ni ma assassinate bari ba topple no la nyade because yalla ne ko Adama Barrow la nature mumendi he cannot think on his own barake jumal la mira akta jumal la miro la bake wala sidin jayte and sidin janyol will be la plan le keke Adama Barrow iba topple no la nyade. This is one of the plan is written on the even the blind people can see that. So, so the recent Senegalese government, Adama Barrow la tactics ani makasala nyole membe play ya belon. The intimidation, ani foreign registration of Menike Gambia, ka Usman Sonko nyola Senegalese, dingol meni ala ko ni left to protest la because protest la against Makasala la dictatorial tactics or men kekan Usman Sonko la fanzola Adama Barrow ya mako nyi banko kan even the police permit o kanyini na banko kan a Senegalese applying a police permit to demonstrate to Senegalese embassy Adama Barrow la masakunda o tactics nyi plele ka Senegal dingol nyi suppress because ila fela nyi new government la molo Makasala be men kekan la mandiala that didn't go well with the Senegalese or the new regime. And therefore, it may not any other interest at all. Adama Barrow la mansakunda kono, and therefore they are going to withdraw the Senegalese militaries at the end of the ECOWAS term, the agreement in the Gambia government. Either it's going to be September or October, but in the next 3 months, Lonyanda expire, and there will be no Senegalese army in the Gambia. So Adama Barrow is afraid. Yeah, afraid man. And Adama Barrow la Malian moro enyina fayako. In order for Adama Barrow is stay ala mansayala, anyanta blood le bonna. Mo tan nani ani lulu. Anyanta wole fala. Yelo la nyanta bola. Yelo be bola nyadi. Ida dole be fala le bang. Ibe sacrifice la dole. Mo dole ka fa deliberately Gambia kono. Deliberate killing doka ke Adama Barrow la mansakunda kono. Adama Barrow la advice. Ya advice mena nala Marian Maraboli ya advice mena ke wala nya. Ala jalambat lalika mem fa wala kede ali ala Ablaye Bob afata nyaadi de the Ablaye Bob the state out new commander Gambian la journalist man question di afata nyaadi de ala cause of death former galtul Gambian la concerned the newly appointed state guard commander afata nyaadi de. So actually many Gambia military police the police officers, the parliament militaries many alongo. There are special group of many alongo Adama Barrow Mansakunda ye model to be recruit can to brutalize the Gambians. Also alongo among you guys. Adama Barrow la morale many dialect ani ibe many ni kan name also no. Ibe labana la close associated ibe labana let sacrifice la. Ali alan record this brutal accident many kan ki the molka fat deliberately. Do you know ko where is part of Adama Barrow la sacrifice? Because it had the interest group solely Adama Barrow dolia advised to Adama Barrow stay. Adama Barrow da mama la fika stay. But ye member Adama Barrow wole ko itebe mentala. Ibe jikila moment men better protect la because tinyaro men kiti la mansa ko ne se soro no le ni te jita bari fon la molo ko ne be jumala tano la me ala ko woni anda kiti la winning candidate so called winning candidate nyin wala be NPP nyin take answer. So the advice on many ala ko the United Democratic Party la mol many ala ko they just want Adama Barrow la mansa ko continue wale a competent individual bonding na United Democracy Party mol bulu but Adama Barrow ya jele ko wole ika men for Adama Barrow wole mo tawle bulu and they don't know Gambia politics it keno la mansati. So that's how Adama Barrow think against those good, at least good citizens. They are good citizens. Adama Barrow la mol mene bota na United Democratic Party inata deka NPP law. They are good citizens of the Gambia. Wole mol di mene Adama Barrow advice no ku $10. I repeat, you have a very genuine citizens in NPP. Many alango former United Democracy Party members for them. You know more than Adama Barrow advice no ku $10. Kulo kono anim banke kono. Na dia danyen se tofu no janda. Sila nin kunjaro konye bari kane tofu. Bari se tofu no le fana. More than Adama Barrow la mansa kunda kono. Me alon ko ka Adama Barrow ka advice ku $10. Bari bi do beje Adama Barrow fongo ya singo I will damfule domandinde. Among them Sundu Ture ka Adama Barrow advice men ni Adama Barrow tanum bi Gambia be tarla men kono biate kala wanyama. Ibrahima Silla ka advice men di Adama Barrow la bi kunu ning Adama Barrow ko will follow bi Gambia blata mes men kono bi Adama Barrow masakunda te futala od lato bi. Bari ka omolel there are many people but these two people all mafala le ko boltol men sonal. These are the people that Adama Barrow advice no ku kendo la mayana ko be Gambia banku dingul nafala bar bi Adama Barrow buke nafa abuke la moy no wala I will damful yalla fa bu ko mo kawye de ko kiyanka tole ma kiyangol ko fa bu mo kiyan sadal yalla ya te Omar Bonna brother the Korean independent. Yeah, what? Ni ben politiko ko be diamol. Ina ta hikilo la bagana. You have to think on your own. Kana ke Adama Barrow. Ni kita moti mi alon ke mol ke UC ke mira mol la mira kola to ka mess up. Don't allow people to use you. Mol ke UC ke mira nyamete ke mira ko. Look, it can mess up on it. What until politics, now way of politics is very different. I can be very controversial sometimes because I think on my own and I reason a lot. It's a smarty, intelligent, you know, you cannot think on your own, you know. So, Adama Barrow does not listen to these people. So the other interest group, they are the Banyan Mafia. These are the people, they are responsible. All this corruption member carrying back Masakunda kono be. Even among the opposition party members. Even the opposition party mol kono ike bakka bankola na flota ka batara din tinya wolbela fila Adama Barrow Masakunda Adama Barrow take continue wala Adama Barrow mo bondi tola interest group kono kawlon pour 2026 be kate ni sunyan no pour Adama Barrow Masakunda be continue no la nyame. The other interest group will be mendo wala nyende ko Sidinja and the crew will they have plan A and plan B. Ni Adama Barrow be resign na kaboje ka contest ay mo bondi tola grupo ko na loete peaceful election ke election ni sunye to le continue wala ni alonko Adama Barrow la Masakunda kata nyameng they are building their own camp within the militaries ka another senior officer solmenta ke nudge ke demote ka young people nyinta ke promote over the senior officers within the army because if I try ka branch sol nyin sodo ka some individual take implant within the Gambia military police, either being police or military paramilitaries, the Gambia army, the National Guard, and then the PIUs, and then the State Guard. Coming ya james Gambia soldier kundanyang I divide no nyame. If you are part of GNA, and then the State Guard, and then the junglers, Buka Bunyola communication on Kalama. This is what Sidin Jai and his crew name, Mamat Njai, the current CDS, Ebola plan can with Ablaim Bobnyol, Alamane Manin Kafarakela, the current state guard commander Mealanka Bandasandeng. Alaku is still in a dilemma. Adama Barrow Masakunda Nyanda Port Mosonokela, and then the Gambian citizen need to know. This man a father Nyadi there. Kibarola no tablo kanjande. This Ablaim Bob ala farman can natural dead nyenti. something must be wrong somewhere. State be Adama Masakunda Bole Mabukan. The few individual they know it. It could be Adama Barola sacrifice or Moro ya fine yamen Kwebe Morinat Ladi ya sacrifice a prominent important members of the military. Yellow Nyantabola were life mercilessly in order for you to stay in power. These are the options in the Adama Baro. But the Banyan Mafia even the opposition members will do BJP backup can Puruka Bankola Nafulo Sunya because they feel go where is a part and parcel of them because they are the Banjulians. So Wolvela for Adama Baro Masakunda continue. Political continue no kidas Bankola Nafulo taka batara din talamol ida maltema. Ka democratically tam Gambela Nafulot. Because Adama Barrow cannot think on his own. Because Adama Barrow cannot reason. Because he doesn't know. And nobody can help Adama Barrow to know what is good for the citizen of that country. Alene la mala koteke Adama Barrow ko. Ako honorable Dabo Keba atale. Ako maybe oka lusa la network la. This is exactly. Nale al hakilo bulanino. Sidinjaye kumo dole fono. Sidinjaye later saveno kaka honorable double respond no. Do you fully remember that statement? The same statement of Sidinjaye Adama Barrow in the State House ila nyim tonyen kono. I would the same kunyen ta ole repeat puruka Adama Barrow karani ko dinne we ka karani nyame kantul karani talibe karani ole ki sindi nyame ki karani aba tasala talibe karani kundata. Ka dimbal mana ki karani ka alifun bound town te ki karandal ABC kana ki repeating dala nyame ya Adama Barrow repeating wala nyam wala tata lo platform okang Sidin Jala the same response I mean the honorable lawyer double months or maybe last year Adama Barrow wole murundi kote kala platform ko naka kana diamo wala gamenon fal buka Adama Barrow la alka nyinele al muna na gamenon ka tariya nyinala gamenon buka call follow tubabol nyina tubabol the record is always important binde be diamana na platform ko be kuma fola tumama ni na kuma wolo tumama tubabol wala na this var is quite important. Even another last 50 years old kunonga kumalafo. Binar na si jam komenda kumonyo fana be no kumonyo na sabana na. Yendo in sambana ya compare katandi viewers lako. Ji kare nyen kuma kare na funun kuno. Even my associates, if only try to make a comparison. What has changed between these two statements? Sidinja double respondment exactly that's what Adama Barrow I wanted to provoke lawyer double leadership. One thing the government opposition leaders on Yandamengela, Adama Barrow Lamasakunda Sai ini they came up with a new tactics. They came up with a new tactics. Ila tactics movement. They are still in a dilemma. Ibe UDP provoke a walnyam. Ibe sulale ko sulale provoke walental ben sudati. But let me ask Adama Barrow of entire jam Adama Barrow generation or Adama Barrow family lineage. Ndega gambe di on nyininga wala jumala bota Adama Barrow family member kon me alanko wala mu Gambia di a productive Gambia dingoti far better than Talimena family la lineage in the Gambia ding wala bulo wala Gambia di jumala sota o banko kam me alanko ye productive sons and daughter in our country me alanko a Gambia serve as a nation in the Gambia kon ala fani Amazon. Wala Adama Barrow manyana sila akaka tal ben suda ka wale provoke. Adama Barrow manyana sila in fact akaka honorable double provoke. Honorable double 7 generation on Longambe jele. Anu ngalong ko ibota wali bungon le kono. So dabo manyana Adama Barrow respond ala nying miran tayala. Momi alam ka buke miran wa faye. For one miro la ka wale lta. Adama Barrow nyanta wale Dabo nyanta ignore. I didn't know Buddha Wale Ajabi. Imagine Tal Ben Sudal response to Adama Barrow. Where Adama Barrow I shocked. I tandala lako. Ilakta ila hadamadia la nature ni lakta. Hadamading alalka hadamading deda, yes. Balak alaka hadamading timman ninyo. Ala fonko hadamading man tim. But hadamading dola miracle biji. Dinning me along have 7 years. Binna baby galo me along have, let's say, 5 years. Nina diamdala katakona makes sense. It's every statement you can make sense out of it because he's intelligent. And every question about race, let's see, you want to know something. I tell me filiko. Mbella fela kona alfal nyanta nyina fala nyen la nga ko mezola. But Adama Barrow na diam da Gambia nole ko Gambia dingul mala Gambia mala dimba yalde. Alifa ni lafta ni be diam ni la dimba le kala fili la dimba le fen karite buloko. But bi Adama Barrow instead ate fem for Gambia dingul nyante benefit la men Adama Barrow buko fono. This brought my attention. Katana not sur nyintaka review. Mona mu brain disorder. Brain disorder kamone cause hana badingola me aka soto nyaadi le. Isalam ko Adama Barrow la nyingi is a genetic defect. Man competent fanka ke alikalo ti sate kono. Dunia be kono bi. Adama Barrow be kala no mansati min dole Gambia banko ka. Mansamen kalo ka fo la banko dingole ko. Teta opposition party molte ye kelende. Anene sot la dunia balo kono. Only Gambia. Abedana Gambia la fanara. Anu ngama abedana Adama Barrow masakunda dama la fanara. Adama Barrow masakunda wulita kwa ka statement no bonina ko ako alala lungo lungu. Tile killing, tile fula, tile saba, tile nani, tile lulu, tile woro wulo kono na siara tile 7 days in a week. Ngama to to karane wala kawla. Ndo araba karane ko tili say logo mo tili salad in Islamic calendars. Adama Barrow ko ka classroom tang kawle law in 7 days, maximum 8 days. Atala man sakunda kawle law. Nindingo be katala nga wonyene ngala ngala lama za ko sila ka karamu aka class a 7-year-old girl. Ngala lama za sila ka class aka 10 classrooms aka ole build in 10 days. Akon, how is that possible? A 7-year-old girl, this is the question I'm ending. How is that possible? Where? So, dino we mesanje wala wula question shifa nyinyi nka obe keno la nyadi. Your foundation or say ya concrete. You boom below if you ya concrete everything bait after in 10 days. Tinin sanje wala wula nyini ka konyo beke no nyadi. Nka ende jakal. Nde mala jumala ka okeno beke no nyadi. Bare malong a story from what I just question on in Kenyan in Canada. I just want to have your opinions. Akonyo, that is practically impossible. A 7-year-old girl, akonyo, that is practically impossible. Because mona akata fala bolo la ka jibele ka bonlo nyati. I thought of the seven occasions. Omambano within 7 days. But Adama Barrow is able to build almost 10 classrooms every week. Neo multiply in a year. How many weeks look at that? You have 365 days or 366 days at least drop currently on. Neo multiply can another 52 weeks equal sort in a year. Neo times by 10, 520 classroom. Sande Adama Barrow amena ko Gambia dingol nyante balula classroom wala Gambia dingol classroom wala nyanta wol domore ni la konko men ka kumbo Gambia kono lopitano borinta yame ka kumbo Gambia banko ka ndama Adama Barrow e kay ne ko sila nite classroom wol wo sifal fo Gambia dingol wobe ka la Gambia dingol le kono fandila ntenga amena ko Gambia din jelle ka ji karamo Gambia din jelle nyanta wulula sanko men nyanta do no 520 classroom kono nationwide. You multiply every year. Adama Barrow la sieni sante makakawale law. You multiply in 7 years. Adama Barrow a classroom jelle lo. Classroom obina siala Gambia la population not. Classroom of obina siala Gambia la entire civil servants already. Classroom obina siala Gambia la funding, the number of funding kilimembe Gambia kono. Classroom obina siala. What is wrong with the Gambians? Adama Barrow ka lo platform ka mol ka tara bendi ka bulo ko si Adama Barrow enta amana me Adama Barrow fon ka diam meni wala fon mental disability soto dan Adama Barrow me anon ka genetic defect le soto in nature and mol kana tara siri ko de ka campaign ke nyim mole Allah Islamic current na mama le zabal nyole ka Qur'ano court iko ka mabo jumale ko Adama Barrow iko ka Qur'ano court keep to back their hypocrisy. Dr. Cisse iko ka bana Dr. Ismaila Cisse ko ni tata wojibe statistically Adama Barrow men for is doctor really okay? Yena mori ko dege ika karamo lomenta ka use as a politics is another organization me alon ka be Gambia le MRC wolle fon be yin karamo lola Gambia kono and these are the international organization many alon ka MOU le ta between their organization and then the Ministry of Education to support them to build infrastructures and maybe some school supplies will be everywhere in the world. It will only used as a politics. Another 10 classroom a week. What a Gambia ding will come fundila. Look at Burkina Faso and army officer me yalam Canada Sansa. A Burkina Faso the visionary young leaders. Me yalam Canada Gambia another Burkina Faso Sansa. Alaji beba international media ala planning aya capture me in order to bring a full self-sufficient in Burkina Faso be today. After agriculture empower la nyame. Jumala network ko ginkina. But yes, sona nyol. A diamond or sona go completely and come back again. So this is my this is the little information I'm mentioning. The Senegalese new government and Adama Barrow be confusing. In order to remain, in 2 years or 2026 to remain in power, he has to keep the economic soldiers because the Gambia's army is divided into three different segments. The Sidin Jai crew, and then the patriotic citizens are waiting for Sidin Jai and his crew to make their own moves. It can be very detrimental for the security fraternity in that country. The peace and stability is jeopardizing in the most brutal way. So I'm going to concentrate embedding on Lanak, you know. Eko dimo kumo fananga kal serious bag. And ala soldier kotolan. Boy mena waya ko jibila, you know. Sisla mesa fana ni blado la, you know. Ya kinya na blado la wai. Akina nyin blado la yama.